I'm going to sound that.
My God, West Ham 2, Liverpool 3, just finished up the London Stadium. James Fever, what the hell have you got to say about that?
Phenomenal, mate. Phenomenal. I can't believe it, mate. I'm stunned. We played well. The referee is the worst ref on the planet, my country mile, and we still managed to do it against 12 men. And do you know what? I'm just so proud of the boys, mate. I really am.
Absolutely fantastic. Really, Mike is hopefully going to join us. Mike just jumped on a couple of seconds ago. Mike's at the ground. When he gets downstairs, he's going to jump back on again. He said he's there in his normal seat. Oh my God! Well, where do we start? I think we've got to start with just saying what this Premier League table looks like in a minute, because that was absolutely incredible. The way we fought, the passion, the resilience, everything there. It was just everything was there that we called for, James.
Yeah. Just proud, mate. I can't even say it. Like, do you know what I mean? They put in a performance. Today was a big day for Pablo Fornals, and he was man of the match for me, and that's coming from me. I thought it was absolute first class, world class, in fact. I'm just stunned, mate. If I'm honest, I'm beginning to believe something's happening. And I do believe that. I've never seen, as I keep saying, West Ham's never been this good. And now they just beat a team who was unbeaten all season. And they've played Chelsea and they've played Man City. And they've destroyed Man United, and we've just took them to the sword tonight, 3-2, and I'm just proud.
Yeah, if you're watching live, get your comments in. This is going to be a great show, but I'm out of breath. I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe it. But let's start off. First couple of minutes, Liverpool were on top, and then what happened to that corner, James?
Oh, mate. Well, it's a good ball in, isn't it? I think it's Fornals who puts it in, I think. And, dodgy goalkeeping gets us in the lead.
It was. I mean, the calls. Of course, Alisson was going to moan, but was it handball? Was there anything there for a reason to disallow that goal?
Bad goalkeeping. That's the only reason. That goal went in. Nothing else. And basically, he should have been more stronger, and he wasn't. So 100%. It was 1-0 to us.
100%. Let's bring Ollie in. Ollie, what did you make of that as a Liverpool fan?
Well, I got the score right, 3-2.
You did.
But it was the wrong way round. So, but no, cracking game. Really good game of football. You deserved to win. I think you were good. Defended really well. Defended deep. Caught us on the counter attack, which is the way I think most teams should play against Liverpool. Fair play to you. Onwards and upwards for West Ham, isn't it? Champions League.
Definitely.
Good to see, wasn't it?
After that, on the 41st minute, James, I want to ask you this: was it a free kick or was it a Salah dive?
It's not a foul. I don't think. I'm not being biased or nothing, because if it's a foul, it's a foul. But fair enough, it does a bit of skill, but he's going nowhere near the goal. And if anything, the ball runs away from me, he just falls over. And as soon as Trent steps up for that, I'm thinking that's straight in the top corner. And when that goes in, it just sinks us. But do you know what? When that goal went in, we reacted to that goal. We needed that goal. Like, it was like a kick up the arse for us to say, you know what, we've got to sort it out now. Like, because we just let Liverpool play. And towards the end of the half, Antonio runs through 1-on-1, and if he has better control, he's in on goal. It was, for me, it wasn't a foul, but it's a great free kick, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it was different class. Ollie, I think it was a bit of both. There was very minimal contact there, and Salah made a right meal of it.
You talking about the one where Trent stepped up and put it in the top corner?
Yeah.
It did seem a bit weak, but I've seen him given. I'm not really sure, but I mean, it was a brilliant free kick. They won it at the end of the day. I mean, Trent, he took it well. So.
Yeah, he did.
But no, you can't really take that away from him, can you?
No.
But it is what it is. You won. You got the 3 points. So
live stadium link up. Yeah. Hang on. 2 seconds.
Salah was pretty poor in the game, but
yeah. Hang on 2 seconds. Live from outside the stadium. Mike Catcher, what did you make of that?
Do you know Mike?
You right, Mike?
Yeah, he's there.
Hello.
Hello, mate. I've got hardly any battery left.
That's right. Mike, just tell us, what was it like in that stadium? What was it like in there?
Mate, I mean, absolutely brilliant. But they've just put me through every motion under the sun. I mean,
Yeah.
I was stamping up and down in my little 2 meters there, and I'm like, I've never been so nervous in all my life.
Oh, I know. Oh, we lost Mike there. See, there you go. That's what you got. You got that from Mike from outside the stadium. Oh, is he back? Oh, we'll just leave Mike there for a second to see whether we get. But let's take some comments. Get in. What a win. The quadruple is still on. Lawrence, I hope you are well. We are massive. I called the score as well. I called it, Lawrence. Here we go. Exactly. But we ain't played no one. West Ham will get found out again, when put against the big teams. Exactly. Absolutely fantastic. Going into half-time, James, what were you thinking?
Half-time come at a good time for us, mate. Liverpool they just scored. Then we sort of livened up towards the end, and it was good to get in and sort of sort things out, because they was getting down the sides, and they was looking the part, Liverpool, especially towards the end of the half, and they did look like scoring. They had all the ball. They dominated us in the first half, let's be honest. And the second half, obviously, we come out and we looked a completely different team.
Oh yeah. That goal definitely changed things. But Ollie, I thought coming out in the second half, definitely the first 20 minutes, I thought Liverpool were quite sloppy in possession, and I thought West Ham were, getting on top.
Yeah, like second half, it was a bit scrappy, to be fair. But, they had West Ham had periods where they played a lot better. They came out a lot stronger. They got their tactics right. I thought Liverpool missed some chances. Mane with the volley. I think any other side of the keeper, he probably would have scored that. Salah looked pretty poor in the game. Didn't really step up to the mark, but yeah, it's just what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Defended well, so fair play to you.
Let's take some comments. James, I hope you are well done, West Ham. The nation was cheering you guys on stage. Southampton fan here. Came across this channel after the Saints v West Ham game. Shake up top four, lads. Thank you very much, James. Good win on Friday night against Villa. Super chefs in. Irons. Guys, get your man of the match in. Got your thoughts on the game. Everything. Just whack it in the chat. Just do it. Can I get Antonio? James, will you sing a West Ham song live on the show?
Not in a minute, mate. I could just about breathe. I'm exhausted after watching that. Maybe later on or something, on E20 or something. But I'm knackered.
Yeah, so am I. Felt like a right workout that I did. But on the 61st, on the 67th minute, James, we went 2-1 up, and to be honest, I saw it coming.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Bowen, I thought defensively was poor today. I don't know about anyone else, but I thought he was defensively poor. Then all of a sudden, he just burst into life, that kid. He ran all through all the Liverpool players, played the right ball for once into Fornals, and the rest is history, basically. And, it's a good goal. It's a good goal. It came at the right time. And, that's mad. Madness. Yeah. I've got a video that my girlfriend took of me celebrating the Pablo Fornals goal, and trust me, when you see it, you'll be in bits.
Oh, 100%. You got to put it up. You got to put it up on the channel. That'll get mad views. That, but I thought with Bowen, I thought he was just drifting in way too narrow, which gave the opportunity for Andy Robertson to get in and put the ball into the box. But offensively, I thought he was superb. So I don't want to hear no one chatting nothing about Jarrod Bowen, that he hasn't got the end product. He hasn't got that final pass. He ran through about 4 Liverpool players and then passed it to Pablo Fornals, who put it in the back of the net. What more do you want? Ben Johnson, another great game. We'll come on to him in a second. Yeah, I agree. He's got Bowen, Benrahma, Fornals were superb. Great all-round performance. We're winning the league. That is for sure. Bowen's running through ball was great. Oh yeah, it definitely was. Yeah. Ollie, were you surprised when that second goal went in and West Ham took the lead again?
No, I was like talking to my dad. And my dad asked, "Where did West Ham get that Benrahma from? Is it Saeed?"
Yeah, Brentford.
Yeah, he's pretty quick, isn't he? He's a good player, isn't he?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't surprised really. No, I thought West Ham they did the right thing. They defended deep. and they just caught us on the counter attack. I suppose they've got quick pace, haven't they? Antonio and that Benrahma. So
Yeah.
we
It
played
was
better,
good.
but yeah.
Benrahma, James, I thought he didn't do massive amounts in the first half, but second half he came to life. He had the beating of Trent Alexander-Arnold every single time he came up against him.
Yeah, his work rate was superb today. He had a chance in the first half, and I went mad at him. I was like, "Have a shot," and he cut inside towards the end of the first half. And I'm like, as you say, have a go, Benny. Like, don't muck about with it, and he didn't, which was frustrating. But second half, he did look good. I must admit, he was working hard. He was up and down the flank. He was getting the ball and working well with Cresswell on that left-hand side. And they must have spoke at half time and turned around and said, get on Trent's side because he's going forward. And Trent kept cutting into midfield. So he's going from his natural position into midfield. And they had spotted that, and it worked wonders for us in the second half for Benrahma, Fornells, and Cresswell. I thought Cresswell, another player I'll give a shout out to today. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. Kept Salah sound and quiet.
Yeah, I completely agree. What a performance from the boys it certainly was. And then, I mean, I couldn't believe it. From a corner again, just like not even 10 minutes later, James, we went 3-1 up and this from a corner again.
Mr. Kirk Zuma, mate. When you buy class, you get class results. And at the end of the day, Zuma's a good player. I think we've stolen him from Chelsea for 24 million. I really do. I really, really do. I think he's a quality player. If we can get a player to go alongside him who's equally as good, then we've got a good defence. I thought Dawson was good. He done okay, but he was, especially towards the end, that Mane chance is Dawson's fault. He lets it go over his head, and Mane, if he gets it on target, it's a goal. It's 3-3. But I tell you what, Kirk Zuma, mate, great finish. And we know he does that. That's why we've signed him. And for a centre half, I thought he was excellent today.
100%, yeah. Ollie at 3-1. Were you in disbelief, or were you thinking that was coming yet again?
I had a feeling it was coming. I'm not really sure. What about Origi? I thought he's come up again with a funny goal, isn't he? That's what
very well taken goal that was.
Yeah.
You know, on the turn and straight into the bottom corner.
Yeah. He's good like that, isn't he? He just comes up with them now and again.
Yeah, he does.
Quite a good little player at times, but.
Yeah, Peach, I hope you are well. Peach is happy, that's for sure. But you know, we ended up seeing it out after that Origi goal. That was, you know, we had a good 10 minutes then, James, where we were don't concede West Ham, and I think we had a bit of a workout in that last 10 minutes. I think all of us. Yeah,
we made it hard work in the end, mate. We was 3-1 up, and then Origi pops up with a goal. He's a player I'd love at West Ham, mate. Yeah. And I've been asking for the House to sign this geezer, and I think he's wasted at Liverpool. He's better than being on the bench for them, like Lingard is for Man United. For me, it was pressure, but do you know what? I was screaming at the TV, Moyes, make a sub. And he did. He brought on 2 subs at the right times and changed it really. So obviously Kafau and Mezawar can come on and sort of give us a bit of width towards the end, defensive width, basically. So, yeah, we did make it hard work in the end.
Yeah, I agree with TrebTube. Hope you are well. Multiple top performances today. Everyone was on form and needed to be so proud. That is for sure. TrebTube, you remember, if you go to the members page, there's some cool stuff for you to check out about what we are doing in the next couple of days. But yeah, overall, James, before I come to you with some individual players, Ollie, on a whole, West Ham 3, Liverpool 2, your final thoughts?
My final thoughts in the game, I thought West Ham deserved it in the end. They've been playing really, really well under Moyes this season, brilliantly, really. So, yeah, fully deserved. You know, nothing to take downhearted for Liverpool. We move on. You know, there's lots of other competitions to play for. So, yeah, fair play to West Ham. Let's hope if Liverpool miss out on the Champions League, there's no other team I'd like to see get in it. It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. It would be, that's true. Ollie, thank you very much for coming on despite the defeat.
Take care. See you, Jake.
Cheers, mate. Right, a couple of individual players. Johnson to start with. I thought a couple of times he was caught out, but on a whole, he handled with Robertson quite well. I thought
he had a good game, mate. I thought Ben. This was a test for Ben. He's been doing well, but he's up against Robinson today, and I thought he done well, mate. There's a few times, but I think it was more Bowen than Johnson defensively today. I think Bowen was out of position a lot, and Ben was covering it. I thought Ben played well today, mate. I really did.
Yeah, and the midfield. Did you think we, coped with their overloaded midfield, because they were stuck in that midfield, and at times it did look like we were overrun.
It did. Souček was making some silly fouls.
No,
silly fouls, and Rice. What else can we say, mate? He's my favourite player at West Ham. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Benrahma, but Declan Rice is the key to it all. We keep Declan Rice at this club, we win something, and I've said that on your channel for a hell of a long time since I've known you. And at the minute, Declan Rice is the driving force in this team, and it's a pleasure to see him playing a claret and blue shirt for me.
Definitely. Let's take some of your comments. Right, Peach's review. We are third in the league. 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 Peach, do you reckon we're third in the league? Oh, I would never have guessed.
Technically, Luca, Peach. Technically, we're joint second. Just to let you know that.
Well, to be fair, technically, what's the goal difference like? What's the goal difference? They've got 6 on us on goal difference. So technically, we are third.
Well, I'll take anything.
Well deserved win. Virgil was so scared that his team couldn't cope with Antonio. It was 10v10. Peach is back. Peach is the bomb. This is unbelievable. It certainly is. But I thought a couple of times you could see towards the end, you could tell Virgil van Dijk was class, because Joel Matip was absolutely all over the shop at times when Antonio, Bowen, Fornals, and Benrahma, when they were running at him, he was nowhere, and he left it all on Van Dijk's shoulders. And to be fair, Van Dijk managed to cope with it relatively well in the end.
What did I say, mate? Get on at the start of the preview show. I said, get on Matip, and we've got a chance of doing something. Van Dijk's world class. Matip is not. And at the end of the day, if you get on him, he was all over the place. And Antonio was frustrating today, but he done well. He caused havoc and to a point. And when I see Matip in that team, I was like, we might get a positive result today. If the other bloke was on there, the one from Leipzig, I can't. Canate, yeah. Then I thought we might have had our work cut out, because he's a strong defender. But excellent.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. But to any other players that you feel deserve a shout out?
Pablo Fornals, and this is coming from me, was man of the match, best player on the pitch by a country mile today. I see what people say now. I see games like that, because he was everywhere. He was running, and I did watch him a lot there. I thought, you know what, he's running, he's getting about. He was good. I think Fabianski needs a bit of respect today. He saves that chance from Mane at 2-1. 1-0, sorry. If that goes, it's 2-1 to them. But yeah, we got the job done, mate, and I'm proud of this team. Love this team.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Fornals, for player of the match as well. Lawrence says, but I mean, it was so good in the end, because I think the resilience, everything, we went through every emotion in that game. Of course, the 2 goals they scored. Let's look at it this way, James. The 2 goals that they scored came from very, very good, class players. That Origi Turner shot, there was nothing you could do about that, and there was nothing about that free kick. So to not concede a goal from pure open play, I thought was exceptional.
Yeah, not from an error.
Yeah,
there's no errors involved. Do you know what I mean? I agree. I think they was top draw. Liverpool in the first half was far the better team than us. We got the goal. And this is what I said earlier on in your preview show. Check it out, whoever's watching. That if we score first, it's going to be key. I think if we go a goal behind in this game, I think we get done. Because West Ham would have to come out, and then Liverpool was us on the break. But it was the other way round. We scored, and then we was hitting them on the break because they was pushing forward. And I must admit, counter-attacking today, we was phenomenal, frighteningly good. And if we can add to that in January, then I'll tell you what, Jake, you're only 14 years old, mate. You might be seeing us lift something sooner rather than later.
Oh, James, I've been waiting for you to say those words. Drink it in, people. Drink it in. Just one stat that I want to show you that I'm actually going to bring up on screen for you. It's a little bit blurry. I do apologise. It's from Sky. And it's about set pieces. Most goals from set pieces since David Moyes returned to West Ham at the end of December 2019. We scored 32 goals. Liverpool, funny enough, are second on that list, 5 goals behind. And let's not forget, we had a spell towards the end of last season and the start of this season where we didn't score many set piece goals, but we are very much back on that set piece train. And you know, when we get a corner, it's almost like celebrating a penalty now for West Ham, isn't it?
Yeah, we're good, mate. We're good, but we've got to capitalise on this now. It's a great win. It's a great win. It's right at the right time. International break. You have like Bowen can have a rest, Cresswell can have a rest, etc. And then we go again after this, and it's Wolves away. And listen, if we can sort of keep going and get to January, and we're all good to go in January, I want to see investment in this club because I believe if we can get the players in January that we need, and we all know we need a backup striker to help Antonio because he can't do everything. Yeah. Then I do believe something will happen in May. I don't know what it is, whether it's an FA Cup. I don't want to say the Premier League, but let's be honest, we're third in the league at the minute, and we are the form team at present. So
I'll just stop you there. I'll just stop you there because we have got some more live stadium link up. Mike was on a couple of seconds ago. Andy Miles, how are you?
We can't play on a Sunday after European football, can we, mate?
Oh no! Not a chance! Not a chance! What on earth was that?
What a result, mate! It was unreal. Like I said, obviously watching it from the ground, it's a bit more difficult, but no. Full credit to the team. I'm absolutely buzzing, and words can't describe it. But I know the signal's bad here, so I thought I'd just come on and give a quick analysis. Like I said, my man Zuma, I've backed him every game for him to get a goal, and he's finally got his first goal for West Ham. And apart from that, mate, it was a Rolls Royce performance. I thought their free kick was very soft, but apart from that, we kept him quiet. And David Moyes deserves his credit. His substitutions were bang on, and we go on to Wolves, mate.
Oh yeah, definitely. What was it like in that stadium? Because the commentators kept repeating, "It's bouncing in here."
Mate, obviously we've had Tottenham. We've had, obviously, the game where you were, Genk, Leicester, but that topped it today. I think that was even louder than Tottenham. The place was absolutely bouncing, and you know where I sit, right next to the away fans, and it was absolutely unreal. And words can't describe how much it means to be a West Ham fan at the minute. Like I said, absolutely amazing. And we go on to Wolves, and we go into the international break after a win, which we don't really do. So we've got 2 weeks, and like you said, I'll see you in Wolves as well, and I can't wait.
Exactly. Yeah. They kept panning around when that third goal went in. There was pockets of fans jumping up and down. Yeah, perfect. There was fans jumping up and down. It looked like one big party. Who's your man of the match, Andy? Before I let you go.
It has to be, Pablo Fornals works his stocks off, but for me it was Zuma. He was absolutely outstanding today, especially that interception he done in the second half when the ball got played through and he stretched his leg out. He's an absolute Rolls Royce for centre half, and I've just said it on my fan cam with Ryan. He's not just the signing of the season for West Ham, he's the signing of the season in the Premier League. £27 million all day long, signing of the season for me, mate.
Love it. There we go. Andy, I'll let you go. Thank you very much for coming on.
Take care, James.
Cheers.
Jake, see you later, mate. Take care.
Lad. Cheers. James, final thoughts?
Buzzing, mate. Proud. A bit emotional, because I've been waiting a long time for this. This is a long time for me. I've been waiting a hell of a long time for this team to perform like this. I'm seeing it now. And do you know what? I'm starting to believe, mate. I'll keep banging this drum on your channel, on every other channel that I go on, and even on my own. Yeah, if we can strengthen in January, something is coming to the London Stadium, and I do mean that. 100% do mean that, because this team is like the crowd today. Moyes, he's got a unit there and a proper foundation of a club that is pushing in the right direction, and I'm just proud of the boys, mate. Today I thought it was going to be tough. I said a draw, and I thought it would be an hard fought game for us, but we got the goals at the right time and we'd see it out. And yeah, I'm just proud of this team, mate. Love this team at the minute. Brilliant.
Definitely. Let's take some comments before we head. Second half was 50-50. They were very sloppy, Liverpool, in that second half. David Moyes is clearing Blue Army, that is for sure. Roy, hope you're well. Zuma's been immense. Oh, what a surprise. Klopp's moaning. He's got plenty of stuff to moan about, hasn't he? He never moans. But anyway, we will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll be back in 33 minutes' time with James on E20's own TV for a player rating show, going through the game once again. And from me and James, come on, you Irons!
Come on, thank you for the 3 points, and enjoy the international break, because I definitely will be. Thank you very much.
We will enjoy the international break as we go in with it with a big fat smile, and we will catch you very, very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.